This is the first day of the Wine Bloggers Conference 2010 here in Walla Walla. And wouldn't you know, what a way to make an entrance, Marcus Whitman. Hey, Chef Bear, you're right on top. This is fabulous. It starts. This here is the Kaz and Randy Show, Wine Biz Radio, and right now we have Josh, our Spokane blogger. Hopefully he's talking about himself, because this is the opportunity. Because I know when I was on, I talked about myself. We love you, Randy and Kaz. So how do you feed a bunch of hungry bloggers? At least 300 bloggers. And when you're in Walla Walla, you feed them tacos. Here we are, the Marcus Whitman, drinking wine, eating tacos.
Come to Walla Walla and have a Walla Walla taco and Walla Walla wine.
Absolutely. And this is fabulous. This was a great idea.
Onions, beautiful avocados, a little bit of lime. That is a Walla Walla taco to behold.
Welcome to Walla Walla.
Walla Walla. Glad you're here. Take time for wine.
Excellent.
I received a spark from Harry Walla that I have tried to keep glowing through all these years, tens of thousands of wines tasted, and millions of printed words. I bring up the subject of Harry Walla for a reason. I am acutely aware, at this stage of my life and career, of being in a transitional phase of wine writing. Before me and my generation was what might be called the era of the ivory tower critic, when a small number of elite, white, male critics pronounced verdicts on the world's wines, and the rest of us listened and obeyed. That era was just starting to die when I became a wine writer in 1989. By then, Robert Parker and Wine Spectator had arrived on the scene, democratizing to some extent the art of wine writing, and certainly helping to popularize wine for Americans. Parker, of course, was famous for wanting to bring wine writing down to the level of the average person, while the Spectator boys proved you did not have to be a genius to be a successful wine writer.
Bloggers and the Wine Blogger Awards, Junior Magazine, and Alan Croft to do a presentation.
Chef Bear. Another one of Chef Bear's sculptures. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Amazing. Here we are, day 2 of the Wine Bloggers Conference 2010. And this morning our bus took us to Forgotten Hills here in Walla Walla. And our tour bus guide was Professor Kevin Pogue from Whitman College here in Walla Walla. He's the geologist professor and the perfect one to tell us all about the interesting soils of Walla Walla.
And the typical American thing to do then would be to go manufacture those.
Forgotten Hills is owned by Waters Winery, and we just tasted the Waters Forgotten Hills.
You gotta go see this Antonori video.
Krista Hill from Waters was our hostess today, and we tasted Forgotten Hills Syrah and the Rosé.
And I came around the bend.
If you guys wanted some rosé, you're welcome to, but that's not going to keep very long for you on the bus. Oh, yeah.
Shiny white.
So we take our glasses?
No.
If you could leave these, please, and then you should get glasses at every
Yeah.
We're just going to take the bottle back. It's great to meet people who, I see their... Okay, sounds great.
So how do you gather wine bloggers in Walla Walla and send them around looking at vineyards and wineries? Here in Walla Walla, we use school buses.
Thanks a lot. Have a good day, guys.
Thanks, Chris.
No, I'm just kidding. They don't mind the difference. That's top secret. Yeah, that's top secret.
He said he'd hardly tell anybody.
So what we thought we were going to do is divide you in half and then
How fortunate did our bus get? Because we ended up at the Mill Creek Upland Vineyards owned by Leonetti, and we get to taste some Leonetti wines.
In two places. We have one in the River Rock bed, and then we have another vineyard that's more of a silty knoll with a gravelly base vineyard. And we tend to like to blend those two locations together when we make VMA. It's very nice. We found that a little bottle aging really makes a difference on VMA. We get a much richer body of wine if you just have patience.
Good man. Good back. So you both do right for one? Is that it?
Yeah.
Why is ketchup great with French fries? Because the acid in the tomato sauce areas cuts the fat in the French fry, right? And then the sweetness in the ketchup cuts the saltiness in the fry, right? I mean, has anybody ever just like licked ketchup by itself? Is it disgusting? I mean, ketchup on its own should be illegal. It is like disgusting. But with something, it's brilliant. You can't be without it, right? On a cheeseburger with French fries. So that's the whole idea of the balance of those things coming together. So, all right. So the first thing we want to talk about is the guidelines, the rules, and the idea is that, I mean, ultimately, listen. You should trust your mouth, right? You know what you like. Enjoy it. There's some waiters out there that would disagree, right? You should drink what they say with this.
It's kind of like the same way when we left to come down here. Someone's not there, we still got to get out of the bus.
This conference would not be as good as it was this weekend if this hotel wasn't super organized. Right? So we're going to ask the hotel staff to come in from out there, and let's give them a big round of applause when they do. Reno, can you bring the hotel? Thank you from everybody. Obviously, I don't know if you get this kind of applause every conference, but we felt like you were fantastic.
Rock star.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you.
Guys are rock stars.
It's going to be in Charlottesville, Virginia. And let me tell you about Charlottesville, Virginia. First of all, Virginia's Wine Board and Tourism Board are super strong supporters of this concept, and that is going to make the conference nice. It's very important in getting the support we need.